were like a big gang of pikeys. Travellers put on about 10 million quid a stake. You've got like 100 lads that fighting age old, knocking shit out of each other all the time, and beating each other's wives and cars and all sorts. So it was constantly getting challenged which techniques work, and then you got outsiders coming in and all challenging. So if something happened they weren't used to, they got together for a weekend, and by Monday morning they had 30 fucking counters to it, because they were just mental. You're not recording, are you? I mean, I got some influence off Carlos's side as well, but then there was Goro's influence. He was Alf Grace's best friend, so from Henzo's influence and that side, Carlos Hobson, a lot of Vale Tudo ideas now. But gives a took of the body, John.
He's our best guy. Go on, there you go, Kev.
Right, so, I'm not going to go into loads of techniques because, well, it's bollocks, and your coaches will know which techniques you do. We need to look at the mechanics of what's going on, and from that you can build off it. Inside a closed guard, there was two trains of thought, in and away. Okay, and you choose which is better for you depending on the position, what's going on, and your own disposition and your own style, what you prefer. You know, you want me to Ben and Jerry's, I know what flavour I'm fucking having, I just do. And I don't need to argue why, I just do. I don't like Sprouts either, and I don't have to defend it, I just don't. So whichever feels good is what you do, alright? But it's got to be a tool that works. Now, if we're looking, remember as well that I was saying to John that the modern game is very, very different, because originally this, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, wasn't like judo or catch or wrestling. Those three are spectator sports. You're a showman in that. It's a circus event. After it, bearded lady comes on and that bloke goes on a motorbike around the fire ring. I'm serious. This wasn't. We're boring as fuck. You didn't have to please anybody. There's no crowd paying for anything. It's doing that now, which is great. There's more people training because it's a spectator sport and you have to please the crowd. But originally it wasn't, and they didn't give a shit. They just didn't want to lose. Simple as that. Alright? So, cheers, Kev. Right. So, if we're playing distance, and by that I mean I'm not in here, I have to make sure that I don't think something stupid, which is, remember I'm paraphrasing then, none of this is my idea. I have to remember that, can he get up? Is he a brilliant judo player? And if I play distance, he can just go like that and fuck off. John can just get up. Well, now we've got a problem. Especially if it took me an hour to get him down, because now he's going to throw me on the head. And that ain't good. Everybody following this? We have to think, does he want to play guard? Some people do. And that changes the method. If you think he's a guard player, it can change how you feel. If he isn't a guard player, okay, we have to make sure that if we're making distance, have they done a shelf before, John? Have they done the shelf?
Yes.
Yeah. You know this. You know how you hover here. So I can hover up and back, which means it takes him an hour to open his leg. If he opens to sit up now and get up, I can push him back down. I can't do that when I'm sat down, because it just pisses off. We're following that? So far he can get up very, very quickly. So we've got issues here with what we're going to deal with. If we're going to go inside, we need to make sure that it can happen in a position where we don't get pulled forward. Okay? This is what will be happening. He'll be pulling me in constantly. He wants this. He wants me close so he can get his action. He can get his strangles, arm ups, all kinds of crap. Okay? And that's going to be a big problem for me. So the game here, when I'm going in, is I need to make sure that when I stand up, I don't get fulcrum here. You can see if I put my hands there, look, anywhere below the midline, and I put one foot up, he can pull his legs, then I come forward. And if I manage to get one foot up, then I go for second foot and he pulls his legs. He basically gets two bites in the arms. I wouldn't understand why, because of the fulcrum point. He's pulling me over that. So I must make sure that something's happening up here. Because if I stand up now, if he pull me now, he's fucking pissed. He can't pull me in, you understand? But we really want to try and, if we can, do it in the safest manner possible. So what the adders do first, really, is just grab his arm and shove it in his throat and stand up. And it's because, if you like, oh mate, it's because